Sam's Amazing Adventure in Neverland. Once upon a time, in a faraway place called Neverland, lived a brave young boy named Sam. Sam was 6 years old and full of curiosity and wonder. He loved hearing stories about adventures and magical lands before he went to bed. One night, as Sam was drifting off to sleep, he heard a soft tapping on his window. He got out of bed and tiptoed to the window, where he saw a familiar face. It was Peter Pan, the boy who never grew up. "Hello, Sam," Peter Pan said with a grin. "Would you like to come on an adventure to Neverland with me?" Sam's eyes lit up with excitement. He had always dreamed of visiting Neverland, a place filled with fun, magic, and endless adventures. Without a moment's hesitation, Sam nodded eagerly. "Yes, please," he exclaimed. Peter Pan extended his hand, and Sam took it. With a sprinkle of pixie dust from Tinker Bell, Peter's tiny, glowing fairy friend, they were off, flying through the night sky toward the second star to the right and straight on till morning. As they soared above the clouds, Sam couldn't believe his eyes. Below them stretched the lush, green landscape of Neverland, dotted with sparkling rivers, tall mountains, and dense forests. Sam's heart raced with excitement as they flew closer and closer to the island. When they landed, Peter Pan introduced Sam to the Lost Boys, a group of spirited children who lived in Neverland and followed Peter on his adventures. They welcomed Sam with open arms, and it wasn't long before they were off on their first adventure together. Their journey began in the enchanted Mermaid Lagoon, a place where beautiful mermaids swam and sang their melodious songs. The mermaids greeted Sam and his friends with friendly smiles and showed them the hidden treasures beneath the crystal-clear waters. Sam marveled at the colorful shells, shiny pearls, and sparkling gems he found there. After spending some time at the lagoon, Peter Pan led them to the Pirates' Cove, where the infamous Captain Hook and his band of pirates resided. Captain Hook was Peter Pan's sworn enemy, a cunning and ruthless pirate who was always up to no good. Sam had heard many stories about Captain Hook and was both nervous and excited to see him in person. As they approached the Pirates' Cove, Peter Pan devised a plan to outsmart Captain Hook and his crew. Sam listened intently as Peter explained the plan, feeling a mix of excitement and trepidation. This was his chance to prove his bravery and courage. With Peter Pan leading the way, they sneaked into Captain Hook's ship, the Jolly Roger, under the cover of darkness. Sam's heart pounded in his chest as they crept through the ship's corridors, careful not to make a sound. They reached the treasure room, where they found chests filled with gold coins, jewels, and other valuable items. Just as they were about to grab the treasure, they heard a loud, menacing voice behind them. "What are you doing here, you scoundrels?" Captain Hook bellowed, his hook gleaming in the dim light. Peter Pan immediately sprang into action, engaging Captain Hook in a fierce duel. Sam watched in awe as Peter skillfully dodged Hook's attacks and countered with grace and agility. But Captain Hook was not one to give up easily, and the battle raged on. Suddenly, Sam remembered the moral value Peter Pan had always emphasized: courage and friendship. Gathering all his courage, Sam stepped forward and shouted, "Leave Peter alone, Captain Hook." Captain Hook turned his attention to Sam, a wicked grin spreading across his face. "And what do you plan to do about it, little boy?" he sneered. Tinker Bell, sensing Sam's bravery, flew to his side and sprinkled a bit of pixie dust on him. Before Sam knew it, he was flying just like Peter Pan. He darted around Captain Hook, distracting him and giving Peter an opening to strike. With a swift and precise move, Peter Pan disarmed Captain Hook, sending his hook flying across the deck. The pirates, seeing their captain defeated, quickly surrendered. Peter Pan and Sam, along with the Lost Boys and Tinker Bell, celebrated their victory with laughter and cheers. They had not only defeated Captain Hook but also rescued the treasure that rightfully belonged to Neverland. As the night drew to a close, Peter Pan and Tinker Bell took Sam back to his home. Sam felt a warm sense of accomplishment and joy. He had faced his fears and stood up to Captain Hook, all while making new friends and experiencing the magic of Neverland. Before parting, Peter Pan smiled at Sam and said, "Remember, Sam, with courage and friendship, you can overcome any challenge. And never forget the magic of your imagination." Sam nodded, feeling a newfound sense of confidence and wonder. He watched as Peter Pan and Tinker Bell flew off into the night sky, disappearing among the stars. As Sam climbed back into his bed, he knew that he would carry the lessons of his adventure in Neverland with him always. And so, Sam drifted off to sleep with a smile on his face, dreaming of the many adventures yet to come, knowing that with courage, friendship, and the magic of imagination, anything was possible.
Created by a kid and their parent using TaleBot, click the link in the video description to create your own story.